Welcome back to Bree and Deb Adventures! So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a super fun Valentine's Day DIY, and I really hope you guys enjoy this DIY and maybe even try it out. So basically, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to make a super cute heart plushie with some pretty unique pipe cleaner arms and legs. So without further ado, let's just get right on into the video. I definitely recommend using either pipe cleaners or something similar to pipe cleaners for the arms and legs so that you can like bend it. But if you don't have this, don't worry, you can always just make them out of more fabric, but it will take a little bit longer to sew and stuff like that. So that's why I'm just going to be using these. And this is just, I already wrapped the two pipe cleaners around, but individual pipe cleaners are just fine. You're also going to be needing some fabrics, and I'm just using these two felt pieces. I'm using a light pink and a darker pink just because these are the colors that I have. You're also going to need either some paint or some other types of fabric colors for the face if you want to make a face. I think it looks super cute with a face, so I definitely recommend. I'm going to be using some fabric paint. Definitely recommend that you don't use acrylic though, because it will just kind of chip off over time. You're also going to be needing some toy stuffing, and if you don't have toy stuffing, you can also use alternatives such as tissues or other fabric to just fill up your plushie. And you're also going to need, this is really important, either a needle and thread or a sewing machine. And I have a sewing machine, but you can of course use needle and thread, it works just fine. You need something to either write with or just mark out the shapes and stuff like that. And you're also going to need some scissors. And I think that's about it. Hopefully I'm not missing anything, but yeah, without further ado, let's just get right on into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is deal with my pipe cleaners. So sorry if the lighting is pretty bad, by the way. It's kind of like nighttime, so I don't know, it might not be that good, but I basically got one red pipe cleaner and then one pink pipe cleaner, and I just twisted them around. If you're going to make your heart pretty small like mine, then one pipe cleaner should be enough for the arms, and then you'll need another one for the legs. So I'm just gonna basically twist it around like I did here. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and sketch out my heart. So you can either use a stencil for this or just kind of sketch it out as you go. Okay, so here I have my heart shape. It's not perfect, but we're just gonna have to go with it. And I definitely don't recommend using Sharpie or a marker to do this because it might bleed through, especially if you have like really light colored fabrics. So yeah, but I'm just going to go ahead and mark kind of like where my hand or arm is going to stop. So yeah, I'm basically going to grab a ruler for this. You don't have to be as precise as I'm going to be here, but I just want to measure out the exact length of my arm. And I'm going to make mine 2.5 inches, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut the arm right there. So now it should look like that. And this is what the arm looks like now. So this is what it'll look like once it is all in. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go on to the other side and kind of measure it out. Obviously I can't put it underneath, but I'm just going to measure it out like this. And then measure my length of 2.5 inches and cut it. Now once I have all of my limbs all laid out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my limbs aside here. And now just lining everything up, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the heart. Guys, so here's what the little heart looks like, and I absolutely love it so far. And I am super indecisive, but I have actually decided to use my sewing machine. And I was initially going to like turn it inside out and stuff like that, but I actually think if the thread shows, it might even look cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sew along, like keeping really close to the edge, but I'm gonna sew around the perimeter and try to sew in my limbs here. So hopefully it looks really good. And just keep in mind when you are sewing, make sure to keep like a gap of non-sewed fabric right here so you can stuff it after you are finished sewing the majority of it. So I finally finished sewing the heart plushie, and this is what it looks like. I'm super happy with it so far, and I also did have to sew a little by hand once I stuffed it right here, but I think it looks just fine and it blends in. And then this is the other side, and yeah, so I'm really happy with it. Also, I just want to say, if you have a problem with your with the arms, like if they start falling out and stuff like that once you stuff it, the best thing you can do is just sew them in by hand. So that's kind of what I did, and then that way, you know, they are super secure and they won't come out at all. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and basically the last step is to just put a face on, and I think this definitely makes it look a ton better. So I'm just going to do a super simple face. All I'm going to do is 2 eyes in black, and then in red I'm just going to do a little smiley face. So here you have it. Here is the finished heart plushie, and I absolutely love it, like I said. I finished putting on the face, and this is what it looks like. I also added some blush as well. I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, there it is, the little pink. I think it would be such a cute Valentine's Day decoration as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel to see more fun videos like this one. And once you've done that, click that little notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. And you can also comment down below any video suggestions or anything you want. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!